Okay, good morning, everyone. Forgive me, I'm a little late, and that was because I was posting to my Facebook page, our Facebook page, TBC Ending Global Poverty, the new blog by admin that talked about. Well, let me show you, then I'll come back. Let me share this because I was so excited what TBC Randy, I believe his 12th live broadcast today was just, oh my God. I got a better understanding on what our distribution phase is and looks like. So here we go. Let's share screens here. Okay, present to everyone. Okay, cool. So let's go. Where was I going here? Okay, this one here, this is the latest blog. I think it just popped up maybe 10 minutes ago, but make sure you listen to this fully. Um, he nailed it. He nailed it. That's what I was posting to my group, like the Voice of TBC, Randy Wilson nailed it with this one. And it was around minute, the whole thing is good, but he really went into the distribution of TBC and why it's important for us to know that the distribution phase, that we're the distributors of the coin. That's why it says to end global poverty, spread TBC. So spreading distribution, spreading TBC. So we're the distributors to spread the TBC globally to everyone we can. So it was really, really great. He nailed it. He really did. I'm going to play that towards the end of the my broadcast here, but I just wanted to let you know the reason why I was late. It just popped up and I was posting this to TBC Ending Global Poverty Facebook group. Okay, let's go back to myself. I think we'll do that and then there I go. Okay, there I go. So yeah, he really nailed it. So welcome again, another live broadcast. My name is Stephanie Stanley, and migration, we're in it. Admin is turning on all send buttons. There's actually a blog I'm going to read here shortly about that. So it's very important to contact your people. I've already Facebook Messenger a few of my people. I'll do more tomorrow and send emails out and speak to them personally to get them ready for the migration, because the send buttons have to be turned on so that we can move the coin to the new blockchain, to our new TBC fast network. So yeah, it's really working fine, the leader said. I also posted a video about that, and you actually will see that video where the leaders were talking about how fast the new coin network that admin got in place for us is working really, really fast. It's interesting because if it's really working that fast, that's really something, because I just did a transaction, sent some TBC to one of our TBCians who sells clothes. She has merchandise that she sells, and I sent it, and it wasn't too long, maybe within an hour, maybe, that it was confirmed. And they're saying that this is taking seconds. So I was really, really, wow, I was really, really surprised about how everything is really coming along, and really excited about that. So yeah, so that was my experience with that. So after a migration, we'll all have access to this new fast um, network on a new blockchain, our coin network, and we're looking forward to that. So let's go to the blog, because this is a really important update for us that have been in TBC, and the new people, and also the ones that are having the send buttons turned on so that they can operate it properly. Okay, so let's share the screen again. Okay, so let's go to this one. So this came out, lighten the screen a bit, today. So yes, April 6th. So I'm going to read this one real quick to you. So it says, check one tiny box to get your send button turned on. So all of you out there in TBC land, TBCians, it's time to turn your send buttons on. So all of those of you that have been waiting, the time is now. So it says here at the top here, I'm assuming it will look like this. So let's read it and see. And you'll see if you accept the terms and responsibilities of the send button, please check and submit below. By checking this box and submitting this form, you acknowledge that you have read and understand the terms and instructions listed above. So this is the actual, that's the caption I believe you'll see, and this is the actual blog portion from admin that he wrote. He or she wrote, she or he wrote. We have sent out thousands of emails to trusted sellers to check a tiny box to get their send button turned on. We are so close to migration. It is time to turn on all of the send buttons for those that paid the $10 fee. So that's important. So if you have not paid your $10 fee, go ahead and pay it, because we're in migration now and you don't want to lose all the coin value that you've accumulated all of this time. Remember that our coin was going up anywhere from 1 to 5%. So you don't want to lose all of that accumulation just because you didn't pay $10. Like I said, today I was able to transact with another TBCian on merchandise because my send button was turned on because I already paid my $10 fee. So that's very important. And if you're having trouble paying it, maybe reach out to your sponsors. Maybe you can come up with some ways that they can help you pay it. Maybe there's a service you can do for them or something that can be done. But really, $10 is a small amount for what you see in your wallet. Okay. So let's go on. It says, but we need to make sure they understand the instructions on the proper use of the send button. And that's because we don't want anyone to send 30 TBCs when they only wanted $30 worth of TBC. So you have to make sure you know how to do that. And there are videos out there that calculate that. I will do one here shortly, but I know the Whitefish lady, she's one of our main leaders and really just a great teacher, and she has a tutorial. If you go to her page, and that's what I did, and to a few others, to show how you calculate the coin value and to send the proper amount of coin requested. Okay, let's go on again. So they can indicate that by checking one tiny box below those instructions. See the image above. That is all they have to do, is check that tiny box. Then we will turn on their send buttons. So this is, I believe, what you'll see, and make sure you read and understand that fully. Okay. Some of you have been waiting in line for a long time to get your send button turned on. Perhaps today is the day it will get turned on. If you see send buttons terms inside of the menu on our main website, which is thebillioncoin.info, then that day has arrived for you. Log into the website to see the members area menu and see if that item is there or not. Just check that tiny box, and within 24 hours, your send button will be turned on. If you don't see that item in the menu yet, your send button is still off. Get the attention of a leader and ask for the VIP ticket. So you click on here and it will tell you about the VIP ticket. That will get you in the front of the line now. We are still processing trusted sellers on a first come, first serve basis. But many of you deserve to jump ahead to the front of the line because you are still awake and paying attention. So that's meaning that, people who are assisting, let's say being a moderator on some of the live broadcasts, or the comments that have been in the comment sections, really putting out positive energy and the good things TBC and the community is doing. I believe admin is talking about those people because they are out there, because I know I was one of them. So new people can do the same things. They can make a testimonial video or get the attention of a leader, whichever is easiest, in order to jump to the front of the line. We are pulling out the stops. We are no longer vetting people before they get their send button turned on. We have forgiven many discounters. Wow. Thank you, admin. Okay. We have forgiven many discounters already and are giving them another chance too. So that's pretty benevolent, you know, discounting the coins, and there's forgiveness and admin's heart to forgive, which we should forgive. But people should also be knowledgeable and cognizant of what they're doing, and stop that. Okay, because if you you know, really believe and care for the TBC community, you will not discount. Okay, so I did say I would do that in this article, and I do remember reading that article sometime back. It's January the 21st. It says here, 1/21/2008. We only want what is best for all in the community. Okay, so that's that. So all of you have been waiting for your send buttons to be turned on. There you go. Those are the explicit instructions on how to get that done, because we're in migration. Admin said it would be about 90 days. So we're looking at about the end of June to maybe the beginning of July to complete this process. So that he said would be, or she said would be enough time. So that's one of the main things I wanted to cover. Now I want to go to the Kringle's Cash, because there's a few new buttons here. I may have to log in again, but I guess not. Okay, so if you're familiar and you have your send button turned on already, you'll already know the send button meeting area. Okay, now I do have to log on. We just have to wait a couple seconds. There we go. So the send button area, so that's the meetings. Tomorrow's broadcasts are there that you can sign up for. And I just wanted to bring your attention to these two extra buttons here. Instructions, okay, which is about the send button, you know, so to get yourself familiar and how to use it. And it talks about the commissioner also too, in contacting you if they suspect suspicious, you know, transactions. So just make sure you respond to them when they email you. I believe now the limit threshold is 1,000 US dollars, I believe. So that's also in a recent blog post, I believe this week actually. And then discussions. Okay, discussions bring us to the TBC broadcasters. This is a Facebook group by our leaders. I think all of our leaders are admins of this group. I heard the Voice of TBC, Randy Wilson, talk about. So this here, they want to make sure the slots are filled up. So, you know, go here, visit here often. So this way you can make sure you're in one of these slots, because we want all of the slots filled. The first choice and the second choice, because we're in the migration phase now and we want to contact everyone. Okay, so we'll finish with that. And then the last thing I wanted to do this morning or evening, depending on what you feel it is. So this is the middle of the night really, but is to go here. And I want to play that section here oh my gosh, that the Voice of TBC, Randy Wilson, just nailed it. So I'm just going to play that, and make sure you listen to the whole thing, because remember the first, let's go back here, sorry. The first blog, yes, that I showed you was this one here. This video needs 2,000 views before I will do another blog post ever. because it was just that good. Okay. Like he said, important stuff. He really covered some great information. So let's go here and let's listen to, I wonder, can you even hear this if I play it? Well, I'm going to play it, and then if you can't hear it, then I'll figure out how to do that. But it's about 10 minutes long, this section of it. And if not, you can listen to it on your own. But I'm going to watch it again if you can't hear it. And forgive me, I should have tested it, but it's important. So I hope you can hear it. Maybe if I put the sound up, I'll turn off my rain because I like to hear rain. So, okay, the sound is up. Here we go.
Let's go to this image here. Okay, let's go to this image here. This page here. Now, what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to put this in your mind. I want you to put this in your mind. Okay, first of all, maybe write this word down and, write it down and kind of keep this in mind. Let's see if we can find a great picture from the concept here. I just want you guys to keep in mind this image. Okay, let's just call it this image here. It's kind of slow. There we go. Okay, so first of all, I want you to recognize what we're doing here. Okay, this is the reason that I want to share this with you. This is the last few minutes of our call here about content. I want you to recognize that what business are we in? What business are we in? Some people think we're in cryptocurrency business. Some people think we're in auto business. Some people think that we're in a business of making people rich. But the business that we're in is the distribution business. The entire model of TBC is set up for distribution. Okay, now this is the reason behind the reason, my friends. This is what's really going on. Some people get sick because they don't think about the long term. And I need you guys to understand that a lot of things are trickling out of the city. Does that make sense? A lot of nutrition is that you and I are in a distribution process. Now, distribution business is not a normal platform, right? Well, this here, the fact is that this is admin, right? Admin has all of the materials, the business, and all of the products here in the factory. Admin has all of the TBC here in the factory. Now, the goal of admin is to help in poverty by distributing a coin that's highly valued out to 1 billion people. Okay? So, of course, you scratch your head. So, I asked a little while ago. How are we going to get to 1 billion members? Well, I can tell you that how doesn't matter if you don't understand that we are actually in the distribution business. Some people are caught up here. They get the TBC right out of admin, for example, and they get right here in the main distribution warehouse, and they're waiting here kind of sell, how they're going to get rid of it, or they want to sell it here at the warehouse. But they don't understand that their attempt to explain level, it may be good for them on a personal level, but if they don't have the skills, they don't have the understanding, then of course they're going to flounder right here. But see, what people have to understand, guys, is from admin, if we are join forces to help admin distribute the coin effectively out to the masses, then that purpose, that goal, that intention is going to help everybody from here at the beginning, to you and I. There's the warehouse, there's the the regional warehouses, and then there's the retail establishments, and then there's all the people that go and they get a little piece of this. And you gotta think of this big picture. Now, on the national level, yes, we're TBC cryptocurrency coin. The value is going to €1 billion once we reach $1 billion. But on a micro level, okay, like on the fish level, we're in the distribution business. And our goal is to help admin distribute the coin out. So right now, here's the challenge. Admin has a lot of the coin still stored up here at the factory. Like hundreds of millions of coin is still established here at the factory. And what's going on is, admin has done a good job of getting it out to a few leaders and a few people who are, and already people are already, right around here going, how do I sell, how do I do and they're stopping before we reach out to the full distribution capability. See, we all have distribution capability. But if we lose our minds trying to exploit TBC by our own personal and private agendas, then we won't achieve the major goal of TBC, which is to end the poverty. My point in all of this is that if you are in this thing for your own private personal agenda, that might help you, but that won't help our main goal to end poverty. However, if we realize we're in the distribution business and we help admin achieve the major goal, the major purpose of the coin, then that will help you too. Does that make sense? So guys, we're in the distribution business, and we need to all be thinking on distribution terms. This is why we have a 24/7 broadcast channel now. This is why I get testimonials. This is why we're upgrading to a new coin. This is why we say don't use Facebook as a public posting forum. This is why we tell people you gotta talk to people on a private level. And distribution works better that way. When you do all of these things that hinder distribution, then this causes a problem. It's like how are we going to get to these people in the world if we break down back here? You see, if we break down back here and people aren't understanding that we're in the distribution business, and people back here have their own personal agendas, and people back here are not reading the laws, and people back here are not following through with the instructions, and people back here are doubting what we're doing and coming up with all this nonsense, well, then we will never distribute to this level, and we will never distribute to this level.
Wow, he nailed it.
And then you might have one or two people here
nailed it.
Sold some coins somewhere, and they go, oh, okay, I made a couple bucks. And then they go, oh, it doesn't work, it didn't work, no, it doesn't work. But I'm telling you, TBC doesn't work, it'll get sick. It'll start to decay if we're all in this for our own personal agenda without understanding that we have to work towards the mass distribution of TBC. What's it going to look like if admins have all the coin at the factory, but our distribution system breaks down and we never get this coin out to the masses? We got enough coin to help a lot of people become TBC billionaires, but we have to understand our distribution. If the factory never gets the coin out to all the distribution nodes like you and I, and we don't go out and distribute through our channels and all that, then we don't achieve the main goal of TBC. And maybe a couple of you will make some money along the way, but we certainly won't create the kind of wealth potential that we have if we understand where this massive distribution business. You think admin wants to sit on top of a bunch of coin? Admin's goal is to distribute the coin out to the masses. Remember, we got about 1 million millionaires. So, if all of this makes sense to you guys, please write in the chat room, TBC works for me. If everything I just talked about makes sense to you. TBC works for me. If you understand now that we're in the distribution business, and each of our individual responsibility is all about distributing the coin out to as many people as possible, then please type in TBC works for me. So I know that you and I are on the same page here, that we understand what we're really doing here in TBC. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, guys. I think that is anytime says, TBC works for me, why not you? Absolutely, guys. This whole concept is all about the way we think about it. Okay? It's all about, we can create anything we want if we all think about it the right way. Okay? It's all possible based on our thoughts. But I mean, third-party validation, like institution, or establishment, but I need the status quo to confirm that what we're doing is real or not real. It's all real because we make it real. And it's all real because we decided it's real. That's what our community is doing. All right. Any other questions before I say goodbye to you guys this afternoon?
There it is. I hope that that came through the volume of the video that the voice of TBC, Randy Wilson, did. He nailed it. He nailed it. So I actually logged this video. I have a text document where I keep a lot of the blogs and the videos kind of as a log or a catalog for further reference when someone new comes in or they don't understand. That portion right there will help an open-minded person to get what TBC is in 11 minutes. Right there. Right there. He did it. One other thing I'll say, and I will sign off, is one of the other leaders, I believe it was Gerard, who said that TBC is for everyone, but everyone is not for TBC, or maybe for TBC just yet. And that's what the voice of TBC alluded to in some of the things that he said, because people don't understand TBC. They get to a certain point, want to sell, and it's like, well, that wasn't the mission or the view or the vision of admin. And a lot of people, I'm sure, came in here with like their own selfish, whatever they wanted to do. Not saying it's wrong, but, you know, people are out here, you know, hurting financially, globally. But if we can just hang on a bit longer, you know, we will all be the better for it, all of us. Like admin said in the recent blog, I believe I just read, you know, we want what's best for all of us, all of the community. So I'm going to sign off right now. I don't see anyone in the chat, probably because it's midnight, but that's okay. Basically, my information is below. You'll see it in the description. And all I can say is thank you, admin. Thank you, the Voice of TBC. He nailed it. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, he nailed it. So yeah. So thank you. And I tell you, I really believe, like Randy Wilson, he was created for this, what he's doing. Like, he does a phenomenal job. And like tonight, he just did it for me. Like, it's like, wow, you know. So thank you, admin, again, like I said before, for choosing him to be our voice, or primarily our voice, because he got it, he has it, and he gives it to us in a way that you can really comprehend and feel, and, you know, feel what admin more than likely went through in his mind when he created TBC. That's what I get when I hear the voice of TBC. So thank you very much. Good night. And again, he nailed it. Good night.